of Famer, all-time great. Good counter-punching. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. No rest for the weary. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Got a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. No rest for the weary. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this, because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Can't land the jab there. Both men step back for just a moment. He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent.
Here we go. It's round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
You've got to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Go straight and make him walk into a shot.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Beautiful counter shot. There's a scoring blow. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage.
If you're standing in front of a dumper truck and you're trying to punch it back, push it back, the dumper truck is probably going to roll right over you.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
action. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Nice counter. His stamina is off the charts. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about fury in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell sometimes.
On to the third. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Punch, counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. It's bombs away. It's all offense all the time. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fighters like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
On to the fourth we go. They exchange punches. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom, In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Missing with the left hook. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Not a lot of defense here at all. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you can't think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Misses with that uppercut. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym. Every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. Shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Swing and a miss with that jab. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Fury in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Getting soft on me. But the fight's not over yet. You got to start down there.
There's the bell to start round 6. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. A perfect counter lands. Nice hook there. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is a high-octane battle. That counter punch caught him clean. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. Down goes Fury. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Give me your blood.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Fury in that. Here we go. It's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the...
Oh my God, Johnny! Smoking Joe may go! What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Straight right just misses. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Catch and shoot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
These two fighters are made for one another. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Misses with the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get...
He's going to be confident.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Threw the left uppercut, but it misses. Swing and a miss with that hook. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Down goes Fury. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.